All right, here's an update to my SkyQuad, AeroQuad, SKYE Drone, whatever you want to call it, the Eachine E58 scam ads that are being ran on YouTube. First off, I just want to say whoever's putting those ads out, you should give me my money back, because I'm gonna put these videos out until everybody stops buying and you can't afford to put out more marketing. So after the last video, I have some insight on how these people are marketing their videos. First off, since the first one that I ever saw was the SKYE Drone, so that's where the shitty marketing started with, and it's all the same. It's the same people. When you hit their, when you click on their landing pages, so you know the page that takes you from YouTube, from that ad to whatever, you know, where you buy, all the landing pages look the same. So it's the same person doing the same landing pages. They're just tweaking things a little bit and changing the name, and all the ads are basically the same. It's really shitty, like robotic voices. They're not using a real person. The script is really shitty. The videos are outrageous. It shows 90% other drones doing crazy shit, like infiltrating like military operations and, you know, flamethrowers lighting shit on fire, just like basically the craziest shit you can think of, and they're just lying their asses off. Here's one thing I've discovered since posting that last video and just reading through the comments. That last video has, right now it has 42,000 views. And what it looks like they're doing is these marketers are just marketing these shit drones. And what they're doing is they're taking the same video and they're just, they're marketing two locations. So they'll change, you know, for example, like, you know, oh, two like American Marines got this patent and now they're selling it because they want to save you money, blah, blah, blah. So I had a bunch of people in like South Africa. They're like, hey, you know, it's like the same shit. They're saying the same thing. The video's the same, but they're changing the language a little bit to make it like, oh, this South African guy created this. And same thing, like New Zealand and Australia are big right now, where they're running the same scam, and they're recycling these same videos. They're changing the name slightly. So it's always like SkyQuad, Quad-Air, SKYE Drone. There was one called the Shadow X, and it's like they're super misleading because you can't even tell what drone it is because there's so many different drones in these videos. The first person that commented, Pernicius Chattel, I can't read, but yeah, this dude's in South Africa, and he says, you know, it goes on to say that it was developed by a South African who's a former research and development of a large drone brand, blah, blah, blah. You know, there's like, they don't show any specs or anything, but yeah, so he was the one that kind of kicked this off, where everybody else started chiming in. Grant M said he watched this ad on the Aerodrone, that's a new name for me, I gotta add that. He's in South Africa, so this company is based in South Africa. So this is the ad was saying it's based in South Africa, owned by South Africans, and then it has some extremely random stock footage of like other countries, and it says the narration is clearly generic, but they're using the same like robotic voice. Like, they really need to change it up because I'm trying to put them out of business here. So it's like what they're doing is they're cycling through different regions, and like say you go onto your YouTube and you change like your location, you might get one of these like scam drone videos, but it's gonna say like whatever location. So say you said like New Zealand or Australia, it's like, oh, Australian research and development team, blah, blah, blah. And so they just take the same footage, the same video that they've put together for like, you know, like the United States or wherever, and then they just tweak the language a little bit with their shitty generic robot shit voice, and then, you know, that's how they're doing it. Your comrade Chris says, I've been seeing pretty much the exact same ads offering a drone for ZAR 1500. Maybe that's a currency. I'm not sure. They're claiming it's built by an exciting new South African company in South Africa. Oddly enough, it's still it was still Navy SEALs who are running the show. That's kind of weird. I guess they didn't have time to research the South African military and figure out what that's called. Let's see. Joanna Houghton says there is an ad now targeting Australian audiences, and the ad opens up with a scene of someone setting fire to the bush. Damn. Yeah, that's some stupid shit. So like, they are putting a little bit of effort into like trying to make these like region specific, and I don't know, they probably like read some marketing shit that said, hey, when you buy from your own country, like Americans like to buy American shit, South Africans like to buy South African shit, and like I guess that's true, but you know, this whole shit is stupid. These drones, you know, suck. I'll link my other 2 videos in here. The first one is the actual drone that I bought, you know, and then all the red flags. I was like, ah, shit, I got scammed for sure. It flew for about 4 minutes. And then the second video is about, you know, all these scam ads coming out that are, you know, very apparently put out by the same people, the same person, the same group. You know, they're just putting all this money into marketing. You know, I don't know what it cost, but you know, to run these ads on YouTube. But I think it's pretty fucked up that YouTube is allowing, you know, these ads to be on here. But you know, YouTube is concerned about one thing, and that's ad revenue. There's a lot of people saying, like, you know, why is this shit on YouTube? Why do they allow that? Can you take legal action against YouTube? It's like, well, they don't give a shit. They want money. Let's see, Brian King. I just saw an ad for Quad-Air, reasonably similar to the one that you've shown. Funny how that. Yeah, now he's saying that they're saying it's an Australian design, but he's watching like the video I put out and saying it's American design. So, you know, just more evidence that they're just tweaking a little bit of the language. And so this is probably going to start popping up in different regions, different locations with tweaked language. And as that comes out, you know, send me, if they change the name again and I haven't caught it yet, let me know, and I'll put the name in the title of these videos so people can, you know, not get scammed. And it's funny because this all started off as I bought one of these drones. It was a piece of shit. It ran for 4 minutes, crashed. I tried to get my money back. They ghosted me, you know. So that $99 is, you know, the first video has over 100,000. This one has over, you know, 40,000 views. So, you know, how much money have they lost? I don't know. Not enough to knock out their marketing fund, but let's do it. Let's try to knock that out. So I don't know, it's just stupid shit, you know. Go buy a DJI. I'll put the DJI Mavic Mini in the description. That's a good one. I mean, shit, DJI anything. But let me see, fucking John from Michigan, he likes to go on hikes. Like, the language in these videos are so stupid. Anyway, John from Michigan, if you run into that guy, punch him in the face for me. But yeah, I mean, so basically, like, right now they're targeting a lot of New Zealand, Australia, and South Africa, it looks like. And I'm sure it's going to be targeting other locations here soon. So that's just kind of a, you know, quick update of like how this marketing scam is going. And good job, YouTube, for allowing that to happen. So yeah, until the next one.